Hey guys, this is Atlas. This is going to be a quick rundown on our Valithria Dreamwalker 10-man encounter. At the beginning of the fight here, you'll notice I drug a button off my bar, so I'll have my spellbook open for just a little bit, but it'll go away. This fight is a little bit different than the other ones in that the boss actually has to be healed to 100% rather than killed like we're used to. Valithria Dreamwalker will start at 50% in the 10-man version with 6 million health and need to be healed to 12 million over the course of the fight. You'll notice we just AoE those ads at the beginning down. They're nothing really important. While the healers are attempting to heal her to 100%, you'll notice the doors on either side of the room are open and ads are spawning from them. In the order of importance with the ads will be flaming skeletons, which have to be killed first because they will do an AoE ability called Lay Waste that will deal massive damage to the group and to the dragon throughout the encounter. Number 2 are the suppressors. The small guys that we killed just a second ago will run out and put a debuff on the dragon, which will reduce her healing taken. Number 3, you'll see every once in a while, are the Risen Archmages that look a lot like KT. They will AoE Frostbolt people in the room and slow down their movement speeds. They also will spawn Void Zones that will drain everybody's mana who's caught within it. And they will spawn frost columns randomly underneath raid members. Number 3 are the zombies, which you see me attacking right now. When they die, they explode and put a debuff on anybody within a certain range of them that does a pretty substantial amount of damage. And lastly are the A-bombs right there that I'm running past. They don't do anything significant, except when they are killed, there are several rotworms that will spawn from within them, and these need to be AoE down as fast as possible because they will deal massive amounts of damage to the tank that is trying to take them. You see the green portal that I am running by right now. Those will spawn periodically throughout the fight. We usually have one dedicated healer to go into every one, and we will alternate out other healers to go in with him. Inside there is a 3D room. What I mean by 3D is you can hit spacebar and fly around in there as if you were on a mount. But there will be several orbs floating around Valithria, and what you do is walk through the orbs or fly through the orbs, and they will give you a stacking buff that will increase damage and healing done, and will also rebuild your mana, which is the primary function we use it for. In this encounter, we use a paladin healer because his beacon is pretty overpowered as far as healing the dragon goes. Just like many other fights in the ICC encounter, ad control is pretty much the main concept here. We try to usually go with 4 healers, 2 tanks, and 4 DPS. We had intended to try 5 healers just to see how it went, but we had all agreed that we were really pushing it with the DPS that we do have because you really need to be able to control the ads. If they get out of hand, it will really just end the encounter no matter how fast you can heal. You will see later on here in a couple minutes that they do get out of hand near the end and we pretty much come to a wipe, but we get lucky with the heals to end the encounter. Like I said, the flaming skeletons are the really big thing in this fight. They need to be called out. There needs to be a lot of communication going on. The instant they are seen, they need to start getting attacked. You'll see one right there. I think he may actually get one of his Lay Waste spells off here. There it is. It's just unnecessary damage. All it is. That's the big reason, like I said, that we didn't go with 3 DPS and 5 healers, is just that you have to be able to nuke those things down really fast. Aside from them, DPS really isn't a problem. Somewhere around 6 minutes, we've discovered that there is a soft enrage, and the ads will pretty much just flood into the room, and it will become unmanageable at that point. So if you're not getting enough heals at the 6-minute mark, you may need to consider putting more people spec'd to healing if ads aren't a big issue. If ads are a big issue and you're still hitting the enrage, then your DPS is not doing what it should be doing. You'll see at this point that people will begin to die because our healers have notified us that Valithria is very close to the 100% mark, and we all pretty much ignored the skeleton, which was a stupid mistake on our part. But that about covers it for this encounter, so good luck, guys.